Hamilton's Forge FC was on the field today, training for a big game on Wednesday. The team, which competes in the Canadian Premier League, will be heading to Montreal for the semifinals of the Canadian Championship. Louis Butko has more.
It is Blackman on his right! Champions again!
Dubbed the Battle of the North, the Canadian Championship is Canada Soccer's highest domestic professional soccer competition, with teams from across the country battling it out for the Voyageurs Cup.
Clubs are identified with what they've done and what trophies they have in their cabinet, and I think we've created a great tradition here, and we want to make sure down, many years from now that this one is also in the trophy case, and it's done early on in the lifespan of our clubs.
Wednesday's match marks the third straight year the Hamilton club will face Major League Soccer's CF Montreal in the tournament, having lost in the quarterfinals last year and in a heartbreaking 11-round shootout loss at Tim Hortons Field in the semifinals back in 2021. Alexander Ashinyoti Janssen, a defender and midfielder in his 5th season with the team, says while the club hasn't forgotten those games, they can only worry about this year's team and themselves heading into Wednesday.
I don't know about revenge. Obviously, we weren't happy with last year, so we know we have a higher level. So I think we just want to do ourselves justice more than make it about them. And I think that's what's important with this game, that we focus on ourselves.
While Forge FC has never won the Voyageurs Cup as Canadian Championship, in fact, no Canadian Premier League team has, they do have a couple of members on the team who have won, including Ashton Morgan, who won 4 times in 9 seasons with Toronto FC. Morgan, who has made 20 appearances for the Canadian men's national team, says he believes this team is built to compete with their MLS counterpart.
It's just the togetherness with the group, the will to play, and I think like I said, we're super excited for this opportunity, and we want to definitely leave our best foot forward for this match against Montreal.
Wednesday's game will also mark a family affair for Forge midfielder David Chouanière, whose younger brother Mathieu plays midfield in Montreal, with both growing up less than 30 minutes outside the city.
It's a proud feeling. We grew up together, we trained together, and now we're both professional and playing against each other in the semifinal in front of the family in my hometown. It's just going to be a great, great feeling.
Who's the family going to be cheering for in a game like this?
They're 50-50. They're even. I don't know. I never asked them the question. I know they're going to support both of their son. May the best win.
Now that game on Wednesday is happening in Montreal at Saputo Stadium, and 7 o'clock kickoff. You can catch it on One Soccer. It's a streaming service. There's also another semifinal that's between Vancouver Whitecaps and Pacific FC, and the winners will go on for the final of the Voyageurs Cup.